everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here, if this is your first time here, welcome to this channel. You are going to love it here. I hope by the end of this video you will consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I hope that you will check out my other content as well. Here on this channel, I make videos about my husband and I's NACA journey, purchasing our very first new home, a new construction home at that, using the NACA program. And also I make entrepreneurship videos and lifestyle videos and vlogs as well. So if you are interested in any of that content, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button. And for all of my returning subscribers or my cousins who came back, thank you so much for coming back to check your girl out. So in today's video, y'all, I have a video about NACA's budget sheet. Yes, the budget sheet, y'all. This is probably one of the most talked about topics with NACA. One of, not the most, but one of the most talked about topics with NACA, because for some reason, for a lot of us, it is so hard to understand what the budget is asking for. What are they looking for? What exactly do NACA want? So I went online and I also looked in my printed workbook just to kind of go over it a little bit more, just to kind of get a better idea, because when my husband and I were going through the program, we didn't necessarily have to physically complete it. Now we did, but then we weren't exactly sure if we were doing it right. So when at that time, we were able to meet in person with our counselor. We went into the office during our appointment, and our NACA counselor basically walked us through the work or the budget sheet. She looked at what we had already put down on the budget sheet, and then she started to ask us questions to kind of make sure that we put down the right amounts, we filled it in correctly. So I wanted to just go over the budget sheet with you as far as online on the NACA's website. Now what I'm going to do is, in this video, I'm just going to show you how to access the budget sheet, and then I also will show you how to access NACA's daily household expense diary. So NACA is offering everyone on their website the opportunity to create a budget. It's not actually the budget sheet that is in the workbook, it is how to create a budget. So NACA is offering that to everyone. You don't even have to be a member, but if you are looking to become a member and sign up with the NACA program, you can go ahead and print it out or download it and start working on it whenever you choose to. But if you are already a member, let's say you are new to NACA and you want to go ahead and get started with creating a budget, then you can feel free to go on NACA's website and download or print this budget sheet so you can start budgeting per month your expenses and your income. And like I said, they also have a daily household expense diary that you can also download or print for your convenience. So I wanted to show you guys in this video how to go by doing that. And then I'm also going to show you the difference between the budget sheet that is in the actual workbook and then the create a budget sheet that is on NACA's website. And then in my next video, I'm going to create a budget as if I were going through the NACA program. Now just keep in mind that these numbers that I'm going to do in my next video, they're all going to be made up numbers, but I just want to be able to try to help somebody out there who is stuck on this part and you're not getting the help that you need, or if you are getting ready to get to this point and you want to be ahead of the game. I am just out here trying to help you guys get past this hurdle, so when you get to this point with your NACA counselor, you can be good to go. So what I'm going to do now is walk you guys through how to access the daily household expense diary, how to create a budget, and then NACA's budget sheet that is located inside the workbook. Now, if you are already familiar with these forms, then this probably doesn't apply to you unless you just want to get more knowledge of it. But if you are new to NACA and you have not gotten to this point yet, and you are close to it, or you just want to have this knowledge, so when you do get to this point, then this is definitely for you. So I am getting ready to show you guys how to access NACA's website and find these forms. Okay guys, so I am currently on the NACA's website. So in order to access the NACA website, you want to go into either your Internet Explorer or your Google Chrome, and you want to type in NACA.com, and then it will take you to this landing page that has this pretty lady on the front with a NACA shirt. And the next step we are going to do is we're going to go to Home Buyers. And then you want to go down to Purchase Resources. Okay, so we landed on the Purchase Resources page. So the first form that I'm going to show you guys that NACA has available to everyone is the NACA Daily Expense Diary. So now you want to go ahead and click on View. And this is a PDF document. You should be able to fill it in online if you have Adobe, or if you don't, you can always just print it off and just manually handwrite it in. But on your daily household expense diary form, at the top of the form, it states it is important to make entries every day for a week so that you do not forget anything. Provide a copy to each member of your household. Once each member of your household completes this form, add up each category and multiply by 4 to get a monthly total. Transfer the monthly totals to the corresponding items on the previous budget form. So if you have more than one person, of course, everyone has to fill this form out for themselves. And it just asks you for multiple different things on here. It asks you if you consume alcohol, if you have any type of animal care, if you have pets. You want to list how much you spend on day 1, day 2, day 3, and so forth. If you have children's school lunches that you pay for per day or per week, per month, however often. If you have any other children daily expenses, if you smoke cigarettes, drink coffee at Starbucks, because I know I do, any type of tea, soft drinks, dry cleaning, laundromat, if you play the lottery, eating out, movies, whatever the case is, you want to put that expense on this daily expense or daily household expense form, because this is where you're going to see where your money is actually going on a day-to-day basis and then per month. So this is called the daily household expense form. This form is available to anyone. Like I said, you don't have to be a NACA member to access this form, but if you are planning on becoming a NACA member and you want to go ahead and get started, you can access this information now. So now we're going to go back to Purchase Resources page, and we're going to scroll down. The next one is going to be the NACA Budget Worksheet, and we're going to click View. Now, this isn't necessarily the NACA Budget Worksheet that is located in the workbook, but we'll get to that in a minute. So this, when you click on this link, it takes you to a page that says Make a Budget. So here, this is actually showing you how to create a budget. So if you read at the top, it says, use this worksheet to see how much money you spend this month. Then use this month's information to help you plan next month's budget. Some bills are monthly and some come less often. If you have an expense that does not occur every month, put it in the Other Expenses This Month category. So for instance, if we were completing this form as of right now, for the month we're going to put January for the year 2022, and then you're going to come down and it says My Income This Month. It asks you for your paychecks and other income that you have coming in. Examples could be child support or Social Security, SSI, disability, whatever income that you have coming in. So this form is pretty much self-explanatory. You want to fill it in with your income first, and then where it says total monthly income, here you want to total your monthly income. Then you're going to come down and you're going to list your expenses for this month. The first one they start off with is rent or mortgage. Now, a lot of people don't know that you can have a mortgage payment and still go through the NACA program. The only thing about that is if you are already in a mortgage or have bought a home years ago, you can still go through the NACA program. You just have to make sure that you sell your home before you close on your NACA loan. And so a lot of people don't know that, but you can. So here on this first line, you want to put your rent or your mortgage payment. Then if you own your home, you want, or even if you don't own your home, with most apartment complexes, you have to have renter's insurance. So you want to make sure that you list your renter's insurance on line 2. Then you want to come down, put your utilities such as electricity or gas. Then the next line would be your internet cable, phone bill, and then other housing expenses such as property taxes. Then in this middle section, it lists your food, such as groceries, household supplies, eating out, and other food expenses. And then the last one on this page is public transportation. If you Uber, Lyft, gas, parking, or tolls, car maintenance, such as oil changes, brakes, your car insurance, car loan, things such as that. This is going to help you see where all of your expenses are going on a month-to-month basis. This is going to help you create a budget so you can stay within those guidelines that you really want to achieve your goal. So this is actually really good. I don't think that I had this available to me when I was going through the program, but this is a really good form on how to create and make a budget. So I strongly advise everyone, if you don't already have a budget and you need to create one, this will be good for you. You can download as many copies, print as many copies as you like, and do this on a consistent month-to-month basis. So we're going to go back to the purchase resource page. And now I want to show you NACA's budget worksheet that is in the actual workbook. And so we're going to go down to qualification workbook and we're going to click view. And we're going to scroll down. I can't remember exactly what page it's on, but we're going to scroll down until we get to the actual budget sheet. And here we are. So it's actually on page 17. So this is the form that I remember filling out when I started in 2019, or started back in 2019. So this is the monthly household budget form that my housing counselor or my NACA counselor wanted me to complete. And so here you're just actually listing the month completed as well as the year, same as on the create a budget sheet. You're going to put the total number of people intending to live in your future home, the borrower, the co-borrower, and the household members' names as well as the dependents. And then the first page of the monthly household budget form is your income and debts. And everyone who's going to be listed on this budget sheet that's going to be living in the home or that's going to be on the loan with you, you have to list their income and debts. You cannot not just list it. You have to. And so you want to just scroll down and you want to list everybody's income, and then you want to put the net income. Then you want to come down and it shows the debts, which is the liability payments. So if you have car loans, credit cards, student loans, any other personal loans or charge off or collections, you want to make sure that you are listing that. Now, what a lot of people get confused on is these columns. So of course here you're going to list the members' names. But in this column that says workshop, the day that you are attending the workshop is the day that you are going to list the expenses, such as your car loans, student loans, credit card payments. Those amounts will go in this workshop column. And then you're going to list your income. So for instance, at the workshop, they may not go over the information for how to complete the budget. They may just show you. But the day that you're attending the workshop, you can wait till after the workshop is over and just at that time, that day, put everything in the workshop column. And then for the actual column, you want to make sure that when you are completing this form, you want to make sure that the actual column is based off 90 days worth of bank statements, credit card statements, and check stubs. So you don't want to be listing something that is from 6 months ago. You want to make sure that you are looking at your pay stubs, credit card statements, and bank statements within the last 90 days. And you want to make sure that you list it in the actual column. Now the goal column is going to be used once you and your NACA counselor determine where you want to buy your home and how much you want to buy. So in the goal column, it's going to be an overall goal as to what you need to achieve to get that home that you desire. So what I'm going to do is in my next video, I will have like an example budget sheet that I will create just so you guys can just see some numbers. But this is the actual budget sheet that is inside of the workbook. And it has everything from your household expenses to everything that you need to list. And then if you continue on down on the budget sheet, it has again the daily household expense form, which we just looked at before. And then it tells you an overall objective about what you need to do. So when you go down to page 21, it tells you the monthly savings commitment, and then it tells you about the monthly budget analysis. So this is good information to have if you are new to the program and you are interested in learning how to create a budget. This is good to know and good to have, so you will be prepared when you attend the workshop and then you attend your initial intake session with your mortgage counselor. Okay, y'all, so I hope that I didn't go too fast explaining and showing you how to access NACA's daily expense form or daily household expense form, the budget sheet, and how to create a budget. That information is on NACA's website, so feel free to go on NACA's website and just browse around. So I will say that when my husband and I, when we were going through the NACA program, we didn't have to necessarily make a budget. We were just required to complete the budget sheet that is located inside of the NACA workbook. But if you are looking to create a budget, because for 2022 you want to make sure that you get your finances together, your income together, then printing this form or downloading the Make a Budget form is really good to have, because you can print 12 of them, one for each month, and you can just log your information on these so you can see how you're doing every month, because we all need a budget. I mean, we all need to see where our money is going. So this is really good to have so you can keep track and create a budget for yourself. Also, with the daily household expense form, this is also good to have. Now, this is also inside of the NACA workbook. So as I showed you on the computer, when you scroll down a little bit past the actual budget sheet, you will see the daily household expense form. And that's there for your convenience as well, for you to write down each day of the week what you are spending your money on. And when you write that down, you will see where your money is going. Like, you will be surprised and amazed that you are spending your money on unnecessary things. So it is very good to have, and very good if you are wanting to just create a budget. If you are not even trying to go through the NACA program, but you just want to learn how to create a budget for yourself, then this daily household expense form and the make a budget form is really good for you. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that me showing you how to access those 3 different forms helped you in some kind of way. Please make sure to tune in to my next video. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you my personal example of a budget sheet and how to make a budget. Now, just keep in mind that these numbers are going to be made up, so these won't be actual numbers. But I hope again that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to go down below and hit that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you did, leave me a comment down below letting me know if you are going to use NACA's Create a Budget to start your budget for 2022. And let me know if you are new to NACA and where you are in your NACA journey. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, and make sure to turn on your post notifications so you do not miss my next NACA video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.